Hi everyone, welcome back to WHU TV. My name is John, your host as always, and I hope you're doing well as I always do. This is the preview of Aston Villa versus West Ham live at 8:15 kickoff on BT Sports on Wednesday night in the Premier League. First of all, I want to apologise to our patrons because the deal is that for the patrons you get to have access 24 hours before it goes up live on YouTube. Unfortunately, that's not going to be the case today, guys, because I did say after the watch along that I was going to record it, and I maintained it. It was still going to happen, but the officials still to this minute, at the time of this recording on lunchtime on Monday afternoon, I should say, Monday afternoon, there still hasn't been any confirmed officials, so I can't wait any longer because the game's in a couple of days, for God's sake. And also, guys, what I want to say is, as you may have seen from the watch along yesterday, we got some new merchandise gear. Link in the description for Teespring. There's the t-shirt I was wearing last night. Really nice. There's also one that says you got so checked. There's also a claret and blue retro football design in there as well, and there's another one which is a little bit of play on words on a few things as well, so go check those out. But also, guys, as always, this video is sponsored by the channel sponsor 3retro.com. Please click the link in the description below that will take you directly through to the West Ham section of their website, where you can purchase some really nice retro gear, guys, as you can see from the little icon that's up here, along with Admiral and Umbro, claret and blue track jackets, polo shirts, sweatshirts and t-shirts. Any purchases made through that link in the description, the commission that the channel would normally be getting won't be going to me like the shop merchandise commission will, but this commission will be going directly to Iron Supporting Food Banks to help those in the Newham area, which is basically our native area, regardless of where we actually physically are. Our roots have always been and always will be in the Newham area, and even though it was Essex when the club formed. But anyway, I've talked about it another time, a previous time I should say. So we let's try and help those in our community area that are relying on food banks to make sure they don't go starving. You know, because not everybody's as fortunate as us. I know some of you guys will say, well, you're not, white, we're not as privileged as you are. I'm not privileged in any shape or form, but I know there are people that are watching it that can afford to help support a charity. Now, last time out, Villa beat Southampton 1-0 with a beautiful header from Ross Barkley. Really well worked goal. I was so, as I said on the watch along last night, I'm so surprised that Southampton didn't win that game. They had so many chances. It was unbelievable, but that's the nature of football, unfortunately. Now, last time when we played Villa at the end of November, we beat them 2-1 at home. Great early goal from Ogbonna, and even earlier second half goal from Bowen. Literally, was it 10-15 seconds in the kickoff, however long it was, despite the cheat, aka Grealish, scoring on the 25th minute. Now, according to PremierInjuries.com, at the time of this recording, they have long-term injuries to Moraes with a knee injury and House with a ankle/foot injury. So, relatively a fully fit squad for Villa. So it could be a very interesting game. We're going to have to really be on our toes for this Villa fixture. As I say, they were all over Southampton and Southampton were all over them. It was a really even game for a lot of the time, but we've really got to buck our ideas up. We really do, which we'll come on to in a minute. Now, 26.5% of you guys that have been viewing these videos over the last 4 weeks are not subscribed, which means over 700 of you are watching that aren't subscribed. So if you guys, even if half of you, that 350 odd, even if half of you click the subscribe button and hit the notification bell, you'll get our subscribers up to over 2,000. I'm very grateful to everybody's patience with this channel since over the last few months, because I've had very dodgy Wi-Fi, as everybody knows. For those that joined in with the watch-alongs, it's been catastrophic to say the least. But recently, aka last night, or actually last week and last night, I should say, everything's working perfectly now. It's brilliant, touch wood. So guys, I know it's put a lot of people off because of the buffering and everything else, but please do hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell, because this channel is almost at where I wanted it to be when I started it almost 3 years ago. It'd be 3 years this summer when I converted it from my own personal one and streamlined it into JPWHU TV, purely focusing on football. So yeah, guys, please do subscribe. It'd be a real shame that this channel is lost in the doldrums, because everybody else is gaining subscribers by the month and I'm not. And I know you guys enjoy the content, and as I say, the viewing figures are showing you're enjoying it, so please do subscribe. Now, turning to West Ham, as I said last night, we lost 3-1 to Liverpool with a brace from Salah. Beautifully set up second goal. Absolutely incredible. Team goal of the month, or maybe team goal of the season for that matter. You know, you can argue that the only reason why they did that is because they had to resort to the long ball in order to get into those positions. But the goal from Wijnaldum at the end of it, regardless of Dawson scoring his goal, you know, it just shows the golfing class. And as I said during the watch along, you know, it was time for people to come back to reality. We all, you know, the majority of us got carried away. I was doing my best not to. I've said it many times, I'm doing my best not to. We've still got a long way to go. We've got, 16 games left after this fixture. 16 games, a long way to go. If we're still floating around the 5th, 6th, 7th position by the end of April, then I'll start getting carried away, and I'm sure you guys will as well. But, you know, we are punching well above our weight this season. We genuinely are. We're massively overachieving, you know, all the usual cliches. But, guys, it's been absolutely brilliant. And to everybody that has been sticking around over the last couple of years, thank you very much for this. You know, this channel is the home of the watch along. I've been doing it for 2.5 seasons now. Did it all of last season, did it all of the season before with the away games, and are doing all the games so far this season as well. So thank you guys for your support. But as always, let's round this up by talking about the starting 11. Now, I've been very critical of Aaron Cresswell over the last couple of games. And you know, we made so many mistakes, individual mistakes against Liverpool, which happens in football. But I just don't like how Cresswell's been playing in this game and how he played in Burnley as well. So as a result, I'm dropping him, and this is my starting 11. Fabianski in goal, with a back four of Soufal, Dawson, Ogbonna and Johnson. Rice and Souček in the defensive midfield, with Bowen, Fornals in Benrahma as the attacking midfield, with Antonio up front. So guys, let me know your thoughts. You know, do you agree with me that, you know, am I being too harsh by putting in Johnson in place of Cresswell? Personally, for Cresswell needs to be dropped just to get him out of that complacency that he seems to be in. I still think Moyes is still going to select him as usual, but for me, I just want the change. I want to get Johnson some more experience in the Premier League, and against Villa is going to be a blinder. Really would. I mean, if Moyes goes to 3 at the back to change things up a little bit against Villa and keeps Cresswell in the back 3, fine. I haven't got an issue with that. Cresswell's better in the back 3 than he is at left back as it stands at this season. So, but anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts. Give me your formations. Give me your predictions as well for this game. Personally, I just want a point. I want us to get a point. You know, just shake that monkey off the back. And as I said, if Villa are playing the same way that they played against Southampton on Saturday night, and we get a point, I'll be very happy with that. Very happy. If we get all 3 points, I'll be ecstatic. If we lose, it'll be a bit of a shame that we couldn't go in the Claret and Blue derby unbeaten. But this season, but we'll just have to wait and see. So as always, guys, thank you very much for your time, and I'll see you really soon. And take care.